Paul Heyman thing came late in the game.
Very late. Yeah.
Like, so many things that I was already going to do, he just helped make sense.
Yeah.
Being an agent of chaos and all that.
Truly. That's why I love Bischoff, and then why I have Tori like kind of like correct.
Yes.
Correct.
She feels like, to me, the Dr. Fate.
Ooh, yeah.
Being the counterbalance
Yeah,
to
good
the Order of Chaos and
Yeah,
DC Comics.
absolutely.
Monday Night Raw, March 22nd, 2004. Man, I gotta get you saying that again.
2004. It's a time gone by.
And very much so.
Can you believe I was 17 in 2004?
Can you believe I was 3?
I mean, no.
Sorry, that's a lie. I was 5.
5, okay. Still.
Still, yeah. I was about to say, I was born in 98.
Yes.
But November 98, so. We open up Raw after what happened on SmackDown with the Devil's Advocates. O'Hare speaks about how he's taken away Eddie Guerrero's family from him, but that he says that's not enough. That's not enough. I need more. He wants a world championship match with Eddie Guerrero. If Eddie wants his revenge, he will give him what he wants.
Mm.
And he says, if you win, I'll keep my mouth shut. I'll keep the secret. I won't say anything. Because you've already lost your family. You don't want to lose them any more than what you already have. And I'll tell you what, to even sweeten the deal, to even give you something out of this nothing, because we're generous devils here at the Devil's Advocates, I'll even give Rey and Chavo a tag team championship match next week on Raw.
Oh, wow.
Christian thinks this is a great idea, because when he wins the world title, he can just lay down and give him the world title.
Mm.
Thus,
Two-time
champion.
Christian Cage, yes.
Christian Cage, as he should be.
I like it.
So he gives him his blessing to
Absolutely.
do the tag match and get the world title match.
So here's my question, because we hadn't had this conversation off air. In a world where Rey Mysterio and Chavo Guerrero win the Raw straps,
Yes, sir.
what is your plan? Because I ain't letting you have my boys. I'm taking your belts.
That's crazy. Well, we're just gonna have to find out next week.
I like it.
You also have to understand, Stone Cold is still technically like the president. So if we want some order of chaos type situation to happen,
Well, and the funny thing is,
Eric can get the approval.
Yeah. So Eric, Paul Heyman, Tori Wilson, they all have to answer to Stone Cold. Steve Austin, love it.
Absolutely beautiful. And would answer Mick Foley. Well, we'll discuss Mick later in the night. That is that segment done. We have the first match of the evening, which is Jazz versus Molly Holly. I'm not gonna lie, I just like these two, so I just get
I ain't mad at it.
casual 20, 25 minutes on Raw, just to wrestle and be great.
So I've long said that Molly Holly is underappreciated
That is an understatement.
in her time.
Big time.
And Jazz is one of those women that, to me, really suffered from when she was wrestling. Because if Jazz would have debuted in, let's say, 2004? 2004 feel right? When was the Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, ODB, Roxy?
2005.
2005, okay.
2004, Gail comes here.
Yeah, you're right. So for 2005, 2006,
Yeah,
I think if Jazz could have debuted in that TNA Knockouts early stage, whoo, she'd have been
would have been an asset.
tip tops. My God, she would have been the answer to the question, who can stop Kong?
Yeah. And crazy thing is, I can totally see Jazz powerbombing Kong.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
Wild.
so Molly debuting in WCW as Miss Madness in Team Madness
right.
with Randy Savage, Psycho Sid, she was just instantaneously understood and appreciated by all timers, literal legends, literal Hall of
legends
Famers.
of the game.
And again, I think she suffers from not debuting in, 2018?
Yeah,
Like,
2019.
Like, if she was in that
She would've
NXT,
really signed,
yeah, she'd have exploded.
Man, listen, we would have been like four horsemen. Four horsemen. We're talking Molly Holly, and then Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch,
Yes.
and then Sasha, because they always leave out Bailey for some reason.
Yes.
Even though Bailey's probably in the Molly Holly of this generation.
Exactly. Underappreciated, yes.
Underappreciated to a ridiculous degree.
Correct.
But that's neither here nor there.
It's why I keep thinking that Pamela Rose Martinez could really dominate the world of wrestling outside of WWE.
Easily. Well, she's already done everything in WWE too.
Exactly.
She's won a Rumble, right? I think
exactly.
Yeah, she's won the Money in the Bank. She's won both women's titles. She's won the tag titles. The only thing she really hasn't done is U.S. and Intercontinental. And
But they
just got here.
Exactly.
So
yeah, she could easily win one of, if not both of them, in the calendar year if they desired it.
Which wouldn't be a problem. She was also NXT champion, so she's a Triple Crown champion.
Yeah.
She's literally done everything but two things in WWE, and I'm gonna be real, those two things
don't really matter
at this, especially the U.S. title. So.
But yeah, Jazz and Molly Holly.
Jazz and Molly Holly. I got about 20 minutes, good back and forth match, but it does end with Molly getting a roll up on Jazz, which is huge because Jazz, as of last week, was on the warpath trying to get back to the women's title. It's a little bit of a bump in the road.
I love it, yeah. So, I was talking to a friend of mine today about how the formula in WWE is so obvious that people can see it coming. And I love it when we and they do things that are unexpected, and that's great.
About to say, it just helps. Because it bucks trends. Like, trends are trends for a reason, but every now and then it's good to be like, oh, I didn't see that coming.
Yes.
So, we'll see where that goes in the coming weeks. Cena comes out to brag about his victory over Goldberg and how he booted him out of the company. Because, we don't need old bald guys in wrestling. That's completely pointless.
Not when you got the budget to get the bald spot fixed.
That was good to make that quick trip to Turkey, Now that he is a Evolve champion with one match already under his belt, that world championship, it will be coming home to the Chain Gang in no time. Rob Conway and Rico come out and tell Cena that they did him a favor at Mania because they had no chance of winning the belt off Goldberg.
Due to the rules, yes.
Due to the rules. So, they both want a championship match against Cena since he promised them that. Cena tells him, like, oh, man, and not really feeling it, I'll be honest with you. But, I'll tell you what, look behind you. Double gore from Rhino.
So, this is the thing I love about your Evolve title. For many a moon, you've treated it like it's a television title. However, when a heel has it, is when it's really revealed that it's not a television title.
Yeah.
You don't have to defend that thing expeditiously.
Yeah.
You can take your time.
I'm about to say, however long you need. Because the whole point of the title is just getting the defenses. You don't have to get it. Everyone else just chose to speed run it.
Exactly. But the beauty of John Cena's character in this era, this time, is he is not in a rush.
No. Say easy peasy. So, of course, they're squirming on the ground. Cena pats them both on the head and says, you know what, Rico, man, I'm not going to lie. This is like the 10th time you've been just ripped in half in the last, month. So, yeah, you can get a title match. No problem. Next week. I got you.
I got you.
No problem. Word life.
Yes. Basic thugonomics.
Basic thugonomics. Come up, commercial, come back. We have Linda Miles with Gail Kim, just a quick splash match. So, just kills Chopper of the Week, number 7. Afterwards, though, this is what's important. Regal comes out with the entire squad and talks about how he will continue to dominate the U.S. title division and outcome Rikishi and Scotty 2 Hotty, the members of Too Cool that aren't allowed to tag team together.
But you can still be friends.
But you can still be friends, and that's what's beautiful. They say that the entire time this group has existed, they have taken advantage of the numbers game, taken advantage of the rules, taken advantage of the referees, taken advantage of the wrestlers in the ring. And that's on us. Yeah. That's our fault. We continue to encourage that behavior and let that happen without doing anything about it.
Yeah, it's true. If you are not the change you want to see in the world, or something like that.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, that's it.
Be the change
you want to see in the world. That was the phrase.
I knew where you were going. I'm like, he's gonna get it. I just gotta let him get there. Because we had to disband as a team all those years ago.
Yeah.
We thought that meant we couldn't look out for each other anymore. We couldn't watch each other's backs. But the reality of the fact is, we are friends. We've been friends this whole time. In fact, we're more than friends. We're Usos.
Brothers.
Brothers since day one. Well, not since day one, but for a long time.
But I like that you're establishing that the concept of Us is a thing. Yeah.
Is a literal thing here. I mean, technically it is. It's just not a word we use because we don't live in the islands.
Exactly.
And that's the moment he says, and we're not the only friends that we've got here. Out come Billy Gunn and Nydia. Scotty says that together we are fully appreciated comrades and encouragers. Which spells face if you didn't get the joke. And not only are we supported by each other, but we are supported by each and every one of you fans out there. Huge pop in the crowd because, all babyface.
Exactly.
Scotty challenges any two members of Regal's group to take on any two members of Face next week. And Regal says, fine, I don't care.
Yeah.
So the whole point of this group is pretty much I like the conglomeration. I can't out and out steal the conglomeration, but I like the idea of a babyface group to take on heel groups that's loosely associated but are like connected, like interconnected.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a brilliant concept. It's like Hontai in New Japan as well.
Well, my thing is this. Nydia and Billy Gunn, in the true Ruthless Aggression, had a real come together moment in WWE. So I see how they fit together here in this group.
You're right.
And obviously, like you said, former tag team champions, very dominant, too cool. They make
also
good
is
sense.
Billy.
Well, exactly. I mean, my goodness, Billy Gunn is a prolific tag team
I'm about to
wrestler.
say, all this man knows how to do is tag team wrestling.
And well.
And trios.
Yes.
As of this, not this year, last couple of years.
The modern age.
The modern age,
yes.
thank you. Looking for words. But the formation of Face,
Can you remind me what it stood for?
Yes. Fully appreciated comrades and encouragers.
Love it.
So, the comrades are the wrestlers, the encouragers are the fans. That's the beauty of it.
Yes.
The beauty of it. It's a real group for the people, by the people. Face has paid for this message.
Beautiful.
Finally, we have Mick Foley returning, and he says he appreciates the support of the fans, loves everyone so much.
He feels like he could be in Face.
Yeah, easily could be in Face. To be honest, I might put him in Face one day.
I mean, come
depending
on.
on what's going
Yeah,
on.
he just feels like he fits.
Because I can never put him as a heel again.
Yeah, cheap pops.
Yeah, right here in insert city here.
Exactly. Yes.
He says that while teaming with The Rock was a lot of fun, it was always meant to be a one-off thing. Even if we did win the tag titles, Rock's a Hollywood movie star. He wouldn't have been able to defend him. So,
And the goal was to stop the Devil's Advocates more than it was to reign with Dwayne.
Yeah, absolutely. Because of that, it's about that time for me to hang up the boots and retire
The flannel.
officially. Retire the flannel. Hang up the flannel in the rafters and really focus on his duties as the AEW president. Appreciate Stone Cold for taking over while he was recuperating / getting ready to wrestle again / wrestling / etc. As he waves, he walks up the ramp, getting have a nice day, getting the catchphrases in. And he gets nailed with an RKO by Randall Keith Orton.
Beautiful.
Orton waves out Dave Batista, who has beef with Mick Foley, because if you remember, in WrestleMania, The Rock and Sock Connection were the ones that eliminated Evolution. So
makes sense.
Batista elevates him and does the old Kevin Nash to Eric Bischoff WCW powerbomb
Beautiful.
through the stage. And, we see some, sparks and...
Of course. That's very wrestling.
Yeah, Wrestling 101, Oh, my God, there was fireworks. It's over.
Yes.
Randy hits the
pose, yes.
And that is how we end Raw, as Batista is flexing and looking at a hole.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I love that elevation of the Legend Killer. I mean, he took out Brock Lesnar. He's clearly gunning for every old-timer And
Every
Dave
season
Batista looks like a monster. Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much more. But most importantly, the story itself.
Yeah, I thought so. But what's happening on SmackDown, Oz?
We are at the final SmackDown in March of 2004. It is the 25th, and we are in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
That Rob Van Dam country? No, he's from Battle Creek.
I mean, I don't know how close they are, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I'm about to say, somebody show me on the mitt.
so the arena does have Van in the title,
Perfect.
so probably.
Close enough.
Yes. We'll call it the Rob Van Dam Arena.
Rob Van Dam Arena. We're here.
The show opens with John Bradshaw Layfield.
Yeah, of course it does.
He is saying how that he will challenge for the undisputed championship at Backlash. He does not care what Eddie Guerrero says to Sean O'Haire or the Devil's Advocates. I pinned the undisputed champion. 1, 2, 3. No more hombres or dominoes. No more burritos. No nothing.
Yeah, it's the most JBL promo in the world. So he wants the shot at the belt.
Eddie Guerrero's music hits. He is hotter than can be. He is losing his mind, obviously, due to the Devil's Advocate's actions. He can't align with Rey and Chavo. But we hear Rey Mysterio's music. He comes out. He's holding back Eddie. Chavo's music doesn't play, but he races out and he's talking down.
Well, yeah, Chavo's not as big a star already. That makes
He's
sense.
talking down Uncle Eddie, and Chavo says, just breathe, just breathe. He says, he points to his head, and Chavo says, we got a plan.
Okay.
So Eddie lowers down to Rey. Rey whispers in Eddie's ear. He smiles and he turns and walks away. Which is a big change given the fact that he was just burned up.
Yeah, I'm about to say on fire like 2 seconds ago.
So after Eddie leaves, Rey and Chavo start making their way to the ring where the LLC are with JBL. But then Chavo puts his hand in front of Rey's chest and he says, well, he didn't say anything. He points to the stage and we hear Rob Zombie's Never Gonna Stop.
Yeah, no.
It's Edge's theme song. Edge, who has not been seen since before WrestleMania the year prior. He has been out with a neck injury. He has made his return. And when he comes out, he's playing to the crowd. He's doing all the things that we recognize him to do, being excited, and he hugs Rey Mysterio. He high-fives Chavo, and they all three make their way to the ringside area. JBL hightails it out, and Edge, Rey, and Chavo go 3-on-5, but overtake the heels, knock Danny Holiday out, Doug Basham out of the ring.
Oh, yeah, right.
Orlando Jordan, he takes a frog splash from Chavo. Billy Kidman takes a 619 from Rey Mysterio, and Edge spears
Kidman out of his boots.
Exactly. And there is no Tres Hombres Dominio, but Chavo Guerrero grabs the mic and he says, what once was is no more, but from now on, well, you're looking at a trio of filthy, dirty animals. Woo! Edge grabs the mic and he says, any of you that have the guts, step up and we'll take you out here tonight. So, that's the return of Edge. It's babyface.
Return of the filthy animals. That's what I'm working. I'm like, good lord.
So I always thought
the rated R superstar fits perfectly in
yes,
that.
I always thought that the filthy animals needed one more word, that being dirty. That way they could be FDA approved on their gear. Filthy, dirty animals.
That's actually great.
Our first match after this chaotic open, where the we've seen the animosity that Eddie has. He's cooled off. We see the return of a tip-top star. Our first match is one of the most towering titans, that being Matt Morgan, coming out to challenge Lance Storm for his television championship. This is truly a clash of styles. It is a monster of a man versus a tactician.
Big time. So one of the best technicians of all time.
So,
just
go ahead.
to cut in real quick.
Absolutely.
So the other day I was just looking at, because ROH posts like old matches
Yep.
and crap all the time.
Ain't mad at
So I was
that.
like, I got to spare 20 minutes. Let's see what we got here. And I'm looking at this one match. I'm like, who the hell is Bryan Danielson facing? Click it. And I'm like, I have no idea who he's wrestling until I see the slide through the legs, roll through Boston Crab. Single leg crab. And I was like, Lance Storm. I love how Lance Storm's moveset is more recognizable to me than Lance Storm himself.
Yes, that's beautiful. So, the primary portion of this match is Lance Storm selling for Matt Morgan.
Of course.
Because Lance is an excellent wrestler and great at making his opponent look good.
100.
However, the finish of the match is Lance retaining after Booker T trips Matt Morgan after going toward the ropes. So
Interesting.
Booker wants the television title back, and in his mind, it's
He
going to be
needs to
easier
beat
to
Lance
beat
Storm.
Lance than a 7-foot-tall monster.
Yeah. that
Lance Storm does
tracks.
not appreciate
The
the assist.
disrespect.
Yeah, it is more disrespect than it is an assist.
Yeah.
After the match, Lance is face-to-face, eye-to-eye. He's yelling at Booker. He's like, this is not how I wanted the match to go.
For sure.
We then cut to a career retrospective of Edge. It's a celebration of his return. We see his debut. We see him teaming with Sable. And then we see the debut of his brother, Christian. That's the end of the Edge package, because it's just highlighting the early portion of his
The
time.
90s run.
Yes.
Yeah.
After that, look back at Edge. Booker T is still in the ring, and he is taking on Jamie Noble, a man who once felt unstoppable, but now feels
Like he's falling off a mountain.
yeah, he used to be unstoppable, and now he's unable to find his path. Lance Storm, who wasn't happy with the way that things went in his match, he's here for a short time, but not the whole time, and he begrudgingly does leave. But as he's leaving the ringside area, he's passed by Chuck Palumbo.
Boy.
Because Palumbo has had animosity with Noble, the man who Jamie turned or attacked to turn on his good guy ways. But Palumbo doesn't get involved in the match. Jamie is just paranoid that he will throughout, and which is what ends up costing him the match against Booker T.
In this case, it is paranoia.
It's both paranoia and it's the idea that Jamie thinks Palumbo will do what Booker did, but because Palumbo's not the bad guy, he doesn't do the bad thing.
The bad guy.
After the match, we still see, or we catch up with Lance Storm, who isn't happy with the way things went. He passes Hurricane Helms, Sarah Moore, and Toa Reigns, who we see legitimately, Reigns bumps into the LLC, and Hurricane says, "What's up with that?"
Gotta love the classics.
Paul Heyman interjects and says that if Koinonis, if the trio of heroes think that they've got what it takes to stand up to the LLC, then Saren Moore should take on JBL.
Ooh.
And of course, Saren is not opposed to this and agrees to the match. Bradshaw states that he will take them all out on his road to the Undisputed Championship. Basically, I'm giving
Giving him something to
JBL
do.
side quest
Yeah.
while Eddie is tied up with the Devil's Advocates.
Makes sense.
So Saren Moore with Koinonis takes on JBL with the LLC up next. And as you might expect, JBL does defeat the former Shannon Moore with a clothesline from hell because of the fact that he is going up
On the warpath.
on the warpath going up against Eddie Guerrero at Backlash, or perhaps Sean O'Haire. So the next segment is Danny Holiday, Billy Kidman, and Doug Basham with the rest of the LLC taking on the debuting trio of the Filthy Dirty Animals, Chavo Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, and Edge.
Hump you like the dogs that you are. It's still the funniest line
Simply
ever.
put,
So funny.
simply put, the rated R superstar. Who's that jumping out the sky?
R-E-Y.
And Chavito do come out on top because Edge, it's his
It's a
return.
debuting group.
Yeah,
That is the rule.
Yes. And so after
And a return. Yeah, they had double power.
a double power. So after this, we see the.
Did Ray come out with the horns on his mask?
I bet he did. Yeah, I bet he did. Yeah, it's we got to pay homage.
Oh,
So
I
after
love
this,
classics.
we see another flash of Edge highlights.
Nice.
So the raising up through the fire, we see the
rude.
spear off the ring, the ladder.
The
to
ladder from WrestleMania, yeah.
Exactly. All the
Mania or SummerSlam, I always mix these up.
and the TLC will put it.
DLC, yeah, okay.
But yeah, it's just again, it's highlighting the early part of Edge's career before becoming a solo act.
Indeed.
As
The Edge and Christian days, if we'll call it.
as the LLC are turning tail and going away, the Filthy Dirty Animals are in ring celebrating, and they welcome the undisputed champion Eddie Guerrero. He gets full on entrance, comes out with the championship and the car and the crowd. He is loving it. As Eddie enters the ring, Chavo hugs him. Actually, he jumps on and makes it a group hug.
Yeah.
And as they exit the ring, high five from Edge and Eddie because they have respect from wars gone by.
Indeed.
But
Yeah. Well, they have tried to kill each other multiple times.
Exactly,
so, yeah,
yes.
That'll do it.
The FDA depart. Eddie is here.
I can't remember. Was Eddie Edge's last match before he got...
I had one more match against Rodney Mack in the White Boy Challenge.
Ah, right. I forgot
Yes.
about that. Okay.
So I just wanted Rodney to have a big
An
scout.
established white boy.
Yes.
I got you.
And so, and in real time, Edge had more matches after the injury. So
Trust me, I remember
So
it.
I was like, you're pushing your luck there, pal. But yeah, I did push my luck a little bit more than I should, but I just wanted Rodney to have that one big.
Yeah, I got you.
Shout.
Big scout.
After the FDA depart, Eddie lays out his response to the Devil's Advocates. He says that he would do anything for his family. He has done anything for his family, so he will put up his undisputed championship against Sean O'Haire, and he looks forward to SmackDown growing 2 championships stronger when the FDA bring the Raw Tag Team Championships, and they will no longer be Raws, they will be SmackDowns. Sean O'Haire and Christian Cage pop up onto the screen that is adjacent to the fist.
Yeah.
Sean O'Haire says that the underworld is full of whispers. Eddie Guerrero hasn't only lied to the fans, he's lied to his family. You can say that you love your family. You say you'll do anything for your family, but you don't just lie to your family, do you, Eddie? I mean, the talk is you've also cheated on your family. So you stole the heart of the AEW fans. How is Vicky doing? But really, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, right, Eddie? Like, you say it all the time. You lie, you cheat, and you steal. See, I think you're being honest with the fans to try and get some of that weight off your shoulders. Don't you worry, I'll take the weight off your shoulders when I win the undisputed championship. I have given my life to get back to the top. I've held the heavy big gold belt. And next week on SmackDown, I will once again be on top.
They give it over to Christian.
It might be title versus career in advertisement, but it's really, it really is the nail in the coffin to your career. When I take the title, I think I'll just let everybody know the truth that we all know. You definitely know, Eddie. You know, the fact is that Eddie Guerrero, he isn't noticeably upset like he was earlier from the loss to JBL. He isn't cool like he was after Ray whispered in his ear.
Yeah.
This is a look of concern on the face of Eddie
The color
Guerrero.
leaves his face.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because Sean basically isn't telling him anything he doesn't already know.
Yes.
But we don't know yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I mean,
we know.
The real world knows. But in storyline, nobody understands what exactly. I mean, there's definitely a clear implication when you invoke the name of Vicky Guerrero. But yeah.
What does that mean for the Filthy Dirty Animals and Eddie Guerrero? We'll have to find out next time.
Love it. Thank you, brother.
See ya.